Hi everyone, it's a Saturday afternoon, the 21st of August. Welcome to join the conversation. I'm Transformation Coach Mashudu Mbhele. I'm also known as Ntsienyo, okay, to whatever name suits you. Join the conversation. It's about conversations with women from all walks of life. And we started this year, it started last year, and we're still continuing this month during the month of August. And Happy Women's Month to you guys. It's whereby I talk to different women, talking about where they share their experiences, where they share their lessons learned. Some also come with their topics that have been placed in their hearts, and it's about planting seeds, it's about empowering, and it is about inspiring as well. And I believe today's guest as well has got a message for you which is going to plant a seed, empower, and change you, because everyone, I believe, they've got a story, and that story will change someone's life. You might be in a bad state, or you might be in a state of indecision. You have to make choices and you don't have enough information to make those choices. You might find that today the answer might be in this discussion. So welcome guys. If you're on Facebook, say hi, send emojis. And then if you are on YouTube, say hi as well, and do share this discussion on your timeline. There might be someone within your circles who need the conversation to hear. And furthermore, in terms of join the conversation, it can be done anywhere else. It doesn't have to end with me. So start having those conversations wherever you are, Stockville, schools, with your friends, because you might find that your story is going to heal someone, it's going to empower someone. Like today, I had, before earlier, I had a lunch with some ladies which I haven't seen them in a long time, and they just went like the universe had to create this day for us to chat. And for me, whatever I was sharing to them, it was just common knowledge, common sense to me. And I said that to yourself, that your message is common sense, but to others it wasn't. It's just that light, the enlightenment that they are looking for. Before I welcome my guest, let me just explain what I do. Being a transformation coach, I help people get rid of their emotional and mental baggages, and as well their negative negative belief system which are sabotaging their lives. So I use empowering, healing, coaching, and therapy techniques so that they can master their lives, so that they can be empowered and be able to make decisions which suits them, and they can be intentional in how they live their lives. So I just wanted to share that. So let me welcome my guest. It's an honor to have her. She had a busy schedule. And yes, I'm so glad that she managed to fit us in a busy schedule. So welcome. Please introduce yourself.
Thank you for welcoming me. My name is Carol M. Mosiamo. I'm the founder and the president of the South African Heroines Awards, and a philanthropist, an entrepreneur, and a mom.
So tell us more about being a philanthropist. What someone might say, what is that terminology? What is she on about being a philanthropist?
A philanthropist is someone who fundraise. I'm going to put it in the way that I do it. It's someone who fundraise money to help others, or someone who takes out money from wherever coffers to help others, or to change the situation of the poor people, or or poor communities. Let's not say people, because anyone can be poor, but communities. Someone who works closely with communities to develop and work with other people like yourself and stakeholders to change lives. So that's what a philanthropist is.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that introduction. I see also we've got 3 people who have joined us on Facebook, guys. So say hi. And if you've got questions for my guest, please ask them and I'll relay those questions to her. My further question is, what is your message to us on this auspicious Saturday?
Uh, the message to women specifically is that we need to be able to follow our dreams, work hard to empower each other. Try so hard. I know it's difficult for women to do what I'm asking, to love each other and support each other and support each other's programs and visions, so that we can, when you win, as Mashudu, I as Carol also win. So it's something that as women we need to be able to teach ourselves. You know, earlier I had an interview at a radio station, and I said it's very disturbing for women to always compete rather than support. We need, because you don't even know why I'm doing what I'm doing. For me, what I'm doing is part of healing for me. And I had a conversation with you about it. It's me working with women, seeing women succeed and winning. It heals me in so many ways because of what I've been through as a young woman, as a young girl, and now as a mature woman. So let's love each other, let's support each other. Let them come and listen to our conversation today, because like you said, it will heal someone else, even if it's not healing the person who's watching now, but somebody else, by just looking at us, because sometimes we don't even have to talk, Mashudu. Some people, by just looking at you, they get healed. We heal in so many ways, and we are healed by each other. I told you that I like how you speak, so warm, so kind. And with me, I'm I'm out there. I'm bold, I'm loud. And that's who I am. There's somebody who says I want to be like Osma Shoot, but there's somebody who says I want to be like Os Carol, who's not scared, because I'm aggressive. I'm not scared, not in a bad aggressive, but I'm not scared. And I know that what I'm doing, it's something that we are called to do this. You're not a life coach because you chose one night and wake up being a coach. No, you were chosen for that. As much as I was chosen to walk this journey and celebrate and lift women like yourself, and for people to know about them, it's something that it goes back to us celebrating each other, us supporting each other. So the message for today is just, let's love one another as women. That woman movement where we just love each other and celebrate each other's success. It's a nice feeling, because that's what will scare men, that you can't touch those women. Those are powerhouse. So what is a powerhouse to you? you know
Thank you for sharing that. And you just also mentioned it's about, if I summarize, it's about the pull head down syndrome, which is prevalent in what we do. And also, it's what I've seen as well. As much as we might complain about being pulled down, we also self sabotage ourselves. So,
Mm,
as you are listening to this, look at yourself. Do you love yourself? Because you cannot give from a space where you don't love yourself. So, what is the question is, do you love yourself? If you don't know what to do, you can also reach out to me. I can assist you. But ask yourself, do you love yourself? Because if you love yourself, you love other people. You'll
mm,
be able to support others, and you'll be able to join the movement and change lives wherever you are. And everyone is so unique. I know Sis Carol just said, nah, I'm quiet and she's aggressive. Just remember, just be who you are. There's a reason you're on this earth, to be who you are, and you add value wherever you are. Because even myself, when people say, you're too quiet, your voice, but I've heard people say, just like you said, just hearing someone's voice, some will say, I just wanted to hear your voice. I just healed. So you might find that you've got different gifts wherever you are. So don't hide those gifts. Don't let your troubles hide those gifts that you have, because they are there to serve, and to you they might look common. So remember the common. So guys, whoever is on Facebook, if you've got questions for both of us, do type them. I'll relay them. And thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate this. and also continue sharing this conversation. Let it heal someone who's listening to it. My further question is, why is this message so important to you? Why is it so pertinent to you?
It's important because I think because of what I do. Um, I don't, for me, like you're saying, you need to love yourself first. I love myself and I love what I do. And what I do heals me to heals me and also encourage me to do more and do more by lifting more women in South Africa and even outside. And why is it important for women to love each other? I believe that we are the strongest beings in on earth. And the hate of a woman, it's even worse than the hate of a man. When you pull me down or when you don't support me or compete with me, instead of coming to me and say, let's collaborate together. And it shows that somebody doesn't even love herself. The minute that you know that Mashudu is doing, she's a life coach, she heals people, financially, emotionally, and so then tomorrow I wake up, I want to be like you. There's a problem with me. It's a serious problem. And I believe when you are a person, you can't even do everything. I enjoy what I do. I love the Heroines Awards. I love doing this because I meet different types of women. And my thing is that the women that I meet from the rural areas will take you serious more than any other person because they are not exposed to what's happening. They are not exposed to seeing you telling them that I'm a life coach. They don't even understand that. But when you go to them and say, I'm here to tell people about you, because that's what I usually say. I'm here to tell people about Mashudu. She's from KZN. People need to know about this woman. She's incredible. She's kind. She's soft. People need to, because your softness heals somebody else. Just like somebody will come to me and say, I need to know about Carol. Who's this woman? Who's this crazy woman? And the crazy woman has her own scars inside that she's dealing with while she's healing other women. So for you to be unkind to her, brings out all the scars that she's been through. And it means that what she went through and trying to subside or trying to heal and hide, you as a woman take out that thing. And you're taking out that thing not because there's something wrong with her, but there's something wrong with you. You don't love yourself. So you expect everybody not to love themselves. So I really appreciate what you're saying. Let's love ourselves first before you can love somebody else. Because even your kids, as long as you don't love yourself, you won't be able to love them. How will you love your kids? You know, because kids sees you smiling. You see how I know I met your niece. I met the softness, and then she met me, and she was so in love with a crazy, thing, and it's a different thing altogether. She saw me as a different person than you because my sister's quiet, she's nice, and this and that and that. But with this one, I like this one because she just talks and talks and talks. She enjoyed, and she's a teenager, by the way, but she enjoyed it. So we need to be able to say, how are we doing this as women? Where is the love coming from? Let's love each other so that we can be able to help others. Because when you don't love each other, or when you don't love yourself, how are you going to love other people? It's that there. So it's important.
And just to tag on what you just mentioned, maybe you can share with us what do you do when you take care of yourself, when you show self-care to yourself, to someone who says, what are they talking about, these two loving? I never grew up in a place, in a house where I was shown love. I was never told, I love you. So, what is it? What do you do? What can they start doing?
I think the important thing or the crucial thing is start praying for yourself, you know, because I believe when you pray, God will show you that, because you can go to massage, Mashood, go do your nails, go eat lunches, but when you are spiritually lost or you are not spiritually fulfilled, those things are useless. It's my opinion anyway. Somebody can say to me, hey, that one washanya. You know, I go to a massage and I sharp, you know. But with me, because I think with me, because I'm surrounded by older and powerful women, what they teach me, they don't teach me anything else but to pray for myself, to enjoy myself, to, you know, when I'm even drinking a glass of wine, I need to appreciate God that today I wake up and I'm having this beautiful glass of wine, you know, and that helps me to wake up in the morning to be able to do what I do every day. So self-love, self-care, it's not self-care, it's also having somebody like you who is trained to be able to guide me, because believe in me, we fail, we fumble, yeah, we fumble, we fumble. And we fumble not because we are stupid, we fumble because we'll be relating sensitive issues to our peers who will either be jealous or who will ever look at you and say, or who will be saying, who, you know, why her? Why did God choose her, not me? But I appreciate the relationship with the old women that I have in my life. I've got mothers. I've got, you know, those women who says, when they wake up in the morning, they'll say, let's pray. Let's pray for your well-being. Let's pray for you. You know, that's for me, that's self-care. Because if I don't have that, because kind of our peers, will be drinking, forgetting ours, going out and eating and drinking, will be saying it's self-care, which is not. Because we're drinking our pain away, we're drinking our sorrows away. I'll be a young woman of 40-year-old with a beer face, because I believe that that's self-care. Self-care every day or every weekend, which there's nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do. But we fail to invite God in our lives. The reason why we will always fail is because we forget who we are, who made us. Because as much as Mashudu can volunteer and say, I'm volunteering my service for you, Carol, to just motivate you and do this and coach you. But for as long as I don't have God in here, you'll be wasting your time. Hey, ke tlo tsamaya dingaka, ke tlo tsamaya di eng, ke tlo tsamaya di eng. Tlabe ke re ban lawyer or ban jalasetsa because ha ke na modimo pelong yaka. And ho na le modimo a ke re tlo guide. I'll bontsha Mashudu, and Mashudu I'll help, then wa fola, so that you can help others. But if it's not like that, nix.
Le utlwile, guys, re tlhoka modimo, tshwantse re rapele as well, and that is quite key. And you also highlighted the fact of having your, I'll say, your cheerleaders, your support system. I once learned when I was growing up, they say, have friends or support system of different ages, teenagers, all, so that you're a well-rounded person, so that you know what is happening with the teenagers, you know what is happening with the older people, because they will give you wisdom. And at the end of the day, you become this, there's this synergy of you being able to appreciate. Because another thing, when you grow in your spirituality, I just want to add on that, and when you grow and you're also connecting with God, you judge less, you learn to love, you learn to know what is God, and God is love. And if you know that, you'll be able to love yourself. So Whatever, when you see somebody doing something, you don't come from a space of judging. You come from a space of understanding and saying maybe they are in their journey. There's something that you need to learn. And that is why you need a coach, because that person will help you, as she's saying. Your friends will say, they'll just tell you other things because they are not aware. And if we live like what God has asked us to do, to love one another, to love everyone and not judge, and appreciating life, and also looking at the challenges that we're going through, it's always that in those challenges that we go through, the diamond that is within you comes out. And it's always someone else say, why I'm always going through challenges. Who shouldn't go through the challenges? Because you become stronger day by day as you're going through them. And you find out you are the person who need to go and coach or heal someone. So you become from a space of knowledge and also understanding and taking those people on that journey. Because we are all here to serve, like Sis Carol, she's here to serve, she's here to empower people, to untap other women who are not showcased on this world, who we hear really about them because they're not even on social media. They don't have time for that. So guys, find out what is your purpose. And if you don't know, reach out to me. Let's find that purpose. Let's make you the best person you can ever be. My further question is, tell us more about the Heroines Awards. I know it's your baby, it's your passion. So tell us more about it.
Where do I start? Whew, hi. Like I wasn't, maybe because I'm wearing this, but I wasn't expecting about, I wasn't, because your topic was very clear. So, and I was telling Metlara that I need to prepare that topic, you know. But anyway, if you wake me up at 3 a.m. at 3
Yes.
a.m. and ask me about the Heroines Awards, that's where you see my excitement. Because wow, what can I say about that? It's a movement, a powerful movement. You know, I think, usually when I speak to Metla, because I always mention it, when she speaks to me and give me advice, she'll be saying, write down the date, write down the time when we talk about Heroines Awards, and come back to me and tell me, what did I say? This is a movement. When I started it 9 years ago, for me, it was just an awards of honoring women. But gradually, I grew with it. Why is it, they talk about this. I grew with it, and I fine-tuned it. I think an hour before this, I was showing her our website, and I said, "Yo, I come so far. Hey, can I have a website that now is so shade. Now this website, it's top class. Even if you don't know what's happening, but the minute you go to the website, we have this and that and that and that. And I met women like yourself, powerhouses like yourself, through this beautiful movement. And it has given me so many sisters, so many younger sisters, so many brothers, because on this journey, I also meet men who are in love with this brand, And the Heroines Awards, it's all about women. It's all about empowering, encouraging, supporting, giving women the space, respecting women and their different portfolios. We celebrate anyone. As long as you're a woman, you're changing lives. We are not here we don't care who you are. You might be a celebrity, you might be a woman from a disadvantaged background. We celebrate you because we know what women are carrying. They are carrying heavy burden. And for us giving them that platform, it says a lot, It gives them a lot of hope, a lot of courage to do more, And if it wasn't the Heroines Awards, Mashudu, I wouldn't know you. With your sweet voice, I wouldn't met you. And I was saying to Metlara that I know when I do this, how women react to this. It overwhelms me. it, I cry every day and ask God, who's this woman? Asking about myself, because I'm meeting a lot of people. Now I'm venturing to Africa. Women in Africa, they want me. And I said to them, but Heroines Awards, we don't even win millions or cars. And they say for a woman, it's not about what you win. It's about the platform that you get to put the word out there. Because when you stand in there, Mashudu, giving an award giving an award to another woman, the message that you will be saying, it's what's important, where you come from. When people doesn't even know, I don't know if your friends knows that you are 2020 winner, community builder. And for me, this is an opportunity that the Heroines opens for me. And maybe for me, it was something like, no, women needs to be celebrated. Hey, wara, wara, wara. Because I'm all about powerful women. And not knowing that this thing is going far, very far, it's even scaring me. Like even my skin is reacting to everything that's happening. I remember last year when I was in KZN, the love that I received, God, those women warmed my heart. The blessings that I got from just an ordinary woman who didn't know me. And when I said, no, I'm going to have money. I'm going to buy you this and this and this. I remember there was this one who was putting, I don't know if it's calamine or what they put in KZN. And that woman was saying, Tanam, you're going to be this rich and you'll come back here and buy us these things. And I'll never forget, I won't even forget that, because that's the promise that I made to myself, that I'll go back when I am financially okay to go and give those women. I'm not going to go knock to government, because you will knock until your finger gets broken. I will make sure that I fundraise for these women in KZN to have their own factory where they will work as women, as a unit, because the way they were united, those other ones were saying, Rena, we are baking. Balabar, no, this can bake. Rena, farm. Balabar, no, Tina, we cook, you'll buy us pot. And those are easy things that we can be able to fundraise and buy, And with the help, with your help, and women from all over South Africa and women from Africa who will be listening to our podcast, I'll also share it in other groups, that come, let's work together, because I say we're not all the same. I run an NPO. I don't run a business. I run a movement where women will become multimillionaires, where women will be business women, where women will be powerful priests, where women will be powerful community developers, where women will be powerful public servants who listens to people, who respects people, because that's what we're celebrating. How to celebrate to an bang, one next and be rude are more. Rona, we are. Now, I might not be a billionaire business person, but through this movement, we can create and unleash and open opportunities for women who wants to go that route. Because I carry the gift is one, and we need to be able to appreciate that. I made peace. I'm from business, Mashudu. I'm from business, and I was doing very well in business. I'm from public sector, private sector. I was also doing very well. But I couldn't run away from the Heroines Awards, because it's not mine to run away from. Ndate Mudimu said to me, you'll come back and you will run this. And I'm here, I'm running it open-heartedly, There's challenges, and I think sometimes I shared with you, there's challenges that I face, but I cry with my knees down and say, Lord, you said this is me. And believe in me, this brand, this me here, makes me connect with powerful people in the continent, not even in South Africa, the continent. Because people, I don't know, maybe it's me, I'm too pretty, or maybe it's this logo is too nice, But When they address me, Osmashud, you'll have goosebumps because men who sit in powerful position address me in a different form. Women who are multimillionaires address me in a different form because they respect what I'm carrying. They respect this movement because this movement will be a movement that heals, empowers, and raises young women to be the powerful women of tomorrow. And I'm not bowing down. This is our 10 year. And nekizwetsa metlara kere 10 years yaron. Hey Mar, what did we do for 10 years? And she said to me, you have touched lives. You have opened spaces for women. You have opened doors internationally, Africa, and even if they don't tell you, one day God will show you that you have opened an international platform for Mashudu, because Mashudu will be sitting in the opera talking about women. How are we going to help women? Motivating them and so forth. Tomorrow you'll be sitting there. It's because the platform that you have provided for me and I have provided for you. Because now we're sitting here as two brands. The brand that you holding, which is a very important, powerful brand, and the brand that I'm holding, that I can be watched by somebody else. Somebody else can be sharing, something that you don't even know. Women who own their products are calling us, wanting to be part of us. Black women are proud of us. The other day, I think a day before yesterday, on Lamizi's status, he posted the Heroines Awards because we're honoring him as the youngest young woman who's giving back to young girls. And she posted us, and somebody kept saying, wait till Lamizi posts you. Lamizi posts the Heroines Awards. Like Lamizi Then I went mistakenly go to Instagram. Then I saw how proud she is. Wara, 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 wara. She posted that. And to me, I said, this woman with 1.5 or 2 million followers, she posts us. Then people are starting to follow us. Like I'm saying, your brand and my brand, we're now talking. We're going to share the video. We don't know who will be listening. Because we're sitting here as two powerful women. And at Nashem, Mashudu, I don't even see myself as none other thing than being powerful. I am so powerful. You don't even understand. I don't even understand myself. So I will celebrate that, because the women who are surrounding me, who prays for me, reminds me every day. So it's time that I remind myself how powerful I am. So, and I'm saying to you, we're sitting as two powerhouses. Nobody's above us. We very powerful. And believe in me, when one day we'll be sitting having a conversation, tea with Oprah, the whole continent will be looking at us and saying, Wanyana from a KZN and a girl from Pretoria, and we'll be saying, but we come far. South Africa was enough about us because we did what we were supposed to do in South Africa. So now we had to move to Africa. When we move to Africa, we have to move international, because women are experiencing a lot. It's not only South African women. To me, they are the most powerful women ever. You go outside, you go Africa, you go international. Women are struggling because they want to shine, or come out being as, yeah, I can do that, knowing that they are dying inside. We as South African women, because we are used to abuse, our countries are abusing us, our
Hello, can you hear me? I see there's a break up. Hello? Hi, are you back? You're on mute.
Something happened. I think my internet just
Okay, you
decided
have
that
the
I'm saying we're too powerful.
we make the internet go away. Thank you so much for that. So I just wanted to summarize what you just mentioned as well. I think you highlighted one of the first conversation I had with Moraro Nematehan. She spoke about starting, and when you're explaining of how the heroin awards have evolved over the past 10 years, it just shows that it was this butterfly which was in a cocoon and is forever growing. When you look at this 10 years, and each time it's changing, it's evolving, and it's going to be this beautiful butterfly with different colors. And it's the same with people. You might be thinking of an idea now and you say, I don't know, everything needs to be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. She just shared that story of how, even now, if you go to the website, how it has changed. So start wherever you are and you learn, you'll fail, you'll fall, but you'll always have the support system. And another thing that we always shy away is to ask for help. So, guys, ask for help. There are people who have been through whatever you have been. They'll make the process easier so that you can discover yourself and deal with new challenges. We can't all go through the same crap all the time, the same challenges as others have been. So ask for help, and so that for you it's quicker. Then you can
Mm.
deal with bigger stuff, and we can create the change that we need to create in this world. Thank you so much for sharing that. And I know in a week's time it's an important day. Just tell us about it before we end. And to those who have joined in, guys, we've got Sis Carol, the powerhouse. She says she's loud. I'm not loud. And also, she has been talking about going to Africa, going to the world to go and impact change. And the beauty with technology and the internet, that can be done just like that. You don't even have to fly there. You just do through Zoom
Mm.
and you can fly at a later stage. So if you've got questions for us, I see there's 3 people now. So guys, do type your questions, and if we don't respond to them now, we'll come and respond to them later. So tell us what is happening the next in a week, and also your final words for us.
We in a week's time we're doing our charity drives. That is the favorite part of hosting this awards. We'll be in. I mean, I'm already in Bloom, so we're doing Bloom charity drives because it's what do you call it? It's a activation for us for Saturday. We'll be going to Kronstadt. Uh, will be in Bloemfontein. We're also launching, as the part of the highlight, a special school and a what is it? Food bank for people living with disability. And remember, this year our theme was people living with disability. So that's why we're closing with the special school. And as well, the exciting part is that finally we're launching our magazine on the 27th of August. And we're also having the actual awards on the 28th of August, where the tickets are sold out. But we'll also have virtual. We'll share the details on our website, which is www.heroinesawards.org, and our social media platform, our Instagram, which is growing every day, like really growing, and our Facebook page, which we have more than 5,000 followers on Facebook. Our Twitter will share that, and also on LinkedIn, we'll share the what is it? The not the Zoom, the virtual platform, because we have outsourced the services, so the guy who's doing that will be able to assist us so that we can share that in time. And yeah, it's exciting. It's 10 years, and I'm celebrating my best friend who, when I started this at second year, she was part of it until she passed on, Dineo van Rooyen. And like I said, the heroine's about celebrating women who believes in you, women who believes in other women or supporting other women. And in my lifetime, in my lifetime, a young woman like herself, I have never met somebody like her. She is so unique, so, not judgmental and so forth. She's been my rock like ever since. And she would say, Roman, this awards of yours, your piece of cloth. But because now I knew that I'm for women, but, I'm all about women. So I can be able to manage and be able to help women while I'm healing myself. And this is an exciting week for me. Nervous though, because we have dignitaries this year. We have women who hold serious portfolios from outside the province who are supporting us. We've got powerful businesswomen who are coming on board. We've got all these incredible women and men coming on board. We've got new partners. When I was in, like, when I came last week in Bloom, when I was busy knocking, I get it now. I'm resuscitating my contact. I signed MOUs. I got partners. Some of them are new partners, and what's the exciting part is that the companies are run by young girls, young women, not girls, but young women. When they see me, they get so excited. They love the energy. Like I say, your younger sister loves the energy. So the energy, it's not a bad thing. People love it. So so I need this energy for the 28th, because wow, I'm overwhelmed already. And I was telling Metlara that I missed my 2020 nominees and winners, because this year we have young, those young women. Last year I had wisdom, your old, very supportive, and they will advise me nicely and patient. The one thing that I love about last year's nominees and winners are the patience that they had with me, the love that they gave me, the support, the encouragement, how they pushed me to even reach to the last, to the day of the award. I know, your book Queen Onika, I met new friends. Busa Sophie, I met you guys. And Bunelisa, I made a lot of friends, not really friends, but I met a lot of sisters. And even today, they still call. How's the arrangement? How are you coping? Do you need help? And people like that are scarce, but scarce. Because people will be saying, "Re batla ho bona di-award tseo tsa hae tsa 10 years. Hore o tlela kae?" And shem, this year, ke ba tlela ka magic. Magic. Ba tlo bona mohlolo.
Thank you, guys. There's magic that is coming through the next 2 weeks, so do support the Heroines Award. It was quite empowering as well, me being a winner as well. So we believe in you, and
Thank you.
and even me, I never, when I was told I'm one of the top five, I'm like, wow, I didn't know so many people believe in you. So wherever you are, there's somebody who's watching you, is watching what you do. And we are not all perfect. Even myself being a coach, I do have other coaches. So don't just say, oh, she just looks so perfect. We all go through our days. But find that guidance, find that accountability partner who won't judge you, will help you. And if you need me to be that accountability partner, let me know. You can send me. So another thing that we're going to do, so check out for the details. They'll be typed on the comments on Facebook. And then on YouTube as well, we'll share those details. So do join in virtually. Understand that the tickets are sold out, and it's going to be so epic. And just watch and see what other people are doing. Could be something that you have been postponing, because at times we've got a habit. I normally say procrastination. It's not a disease, guys. You are not a procrastinator. It's just that you've got that habit of procrastinating that you can deal with, and a coach can help you. So you might find out the lineup which is coming, say, oh, I could have done that. That is what I wanted to do. So look out and see whose profile there. Let's see who's going to plant a seed in your life to go and do the same, so that even next year you can start empowering people. You can start doing all those things. And we had this year, we've got energetic people who are young, and you might be young who's listening to this. So it's not about age, it's about the human, the woman that you are. And we're going Africa, we're going international, guys. So be part of this beautiful movement and go to the website which has been mentioned. It has been quite an honor. It's been so excited. I know I added more than she didn't expect most of the questions that I asked, but the beauty about conversations is just to have the conversation. And this is what is the aim of this discussion. So, guys, continue doing these discussions wherever you are. Continue planting seeds, empowering and being empowered. Your story is going to heal someone. Your voice is going to heal someone. So I'm also being challenged with my voice because people say it heals. So I'm going to do voice training and maybe work on doing voiceovers and heal people with my voice. So that is my next challenge that I'm going to do. Maybe it's the talent that I've been avoiding. So guys, yeah. So thank you so much. Any last word before we go?
No, the last word will be let's love each other, let's support each other, let's stop pulling each other down. Supporting me doesn't make you anything less important, but God is watching what you're doing. And let's encourage other women, young women, that we meet along the way. Let's show them love because they're also going through a lot. So it's important for that. And I love all South African women. I love women in general. Africa internationally, I'm coming to hold hands with you so that we can change lives. So let's do it together. And the Heroines Awards, it's here to stay. And we'll celebrate 20 years in the coming years. So we're working gradually, we're growing, and we're growing to be the biggest movement that we've ever seen in the whole continent. Thank you.
Thank you so much, guys. Do
Thank you
join me
for having
again.
me.
Tomorrow I've got two interviews. I've got other two remarkable, phenomenal women that I'm gonna share. As I promised, it's all women from all walks of life, and I believe whoever is coming is gonna touch someone's life differently. Let's continue to transform lives wherever we are. Thank you so much for even taking
Thank
the
you.
time to be with us.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
and remember, God loves you. Just
Thank you.
meditate on that word. If you don't know the word love, God loves you. Say it again until you can feel it, and then you can love yourself, and then you
Thank
can love
you.
women and all of us. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.